Hello, Aries, and welcome to your general message for November 2021. This is for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, I have pre-shuffled your cards, but you know I like to do a little bit to get your energy while the camera is rolling. All right, I want to say first off, I want to wish all my American viewers a very happy Thanksgiving this month. And for those of you who may be celebrating with them. So wherever you live, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you are able to get together with family and friends in person this year and, share in that wonderful energy and in sharing your gratitude for the blessings in your life. Okay, Aries, here we go. Let's start off with the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle to get the overall energy of your reading. All right, so, okay. The journey, Aries. So you've got a 9 here. 4 plus 5 is 9. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. Oh, don't we just love to hear that when we're going through challenges? But, when we can look back, we do recognize that, yes, the struggle, the journey, the challenge, the mountains we had to climb, the valleys we had to to go through, the highs, the lows, really does bring us closer to who we really are. We learn so much about ourselves, and we're able to, see through a matured lens, and we're able to make better decisions, wiser decisions, perhaps I should say. When I say wise, it's not that you haven't made great decisions in the past, but when we get to learn how strong we are, when we get to learn about ourselves through, trials and tribulations, we appreciate ourselves more. And we see the strengths and, things that held us back in the past, fears that, maybe we, oh gosh, couldn't do that. I wouldn't know how, that kind of negative self-talk, that non-supportive self-talk, that is banished to greater and greater degrees as we accomplish, as we overcome challenges. And whether we won the war, or, did or didn't, we're learning, we're growing. And that we're here in Earth School for that 100%. And for those of you who are really, embarking and continuing to work on your spiritual ascension and expansion, this is, really, and this, that we learn and we try to see the value, maybe not through every minute because sometimes we're consumed with trying to deal with things, but, I feel that this is like an incredible next level expansion for many of you, Aries. I love it. I love that. That is amazing. All right, let's get into the story. Let's do the Celtic cross, and we're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle cards for this. It's a little unusual, but it's been fun. It's worked out really well. Okay, let's get into it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your clear and accurate, positive message, loving message for the highest good of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right, let's get into it. What is at the heart of, does that want to, what is this? Blessed, beautiful, right in the center. 22, master number. Definitely look that up. Oh, for sure. Blessed indeed. Yes, you're on a new cycle, a new journey, an elevation. Beautiful. There are many, many blessings. Some of them you may not even see yet, Aries. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, right in the middle of this, blessings. So whatever this journey is, this change, that is the hidden gift. Is that you are expanding, that you're learning. And it's such a blessing because now you're able to see your blessings as well. And you're able to ask for more, I've just heard too, which is wonderful. Okay. And if you ask for it, you will receive it. What is the challenge? What is crossing? Thank you. poised. Yeah, wow. You are really ready for the next level. So that's 4 and 8 is 12, of course, plus 3. Definitely something worth celebrating here. And for some of you, the reason that this could be a challenge is that maybe you're not seeing that you're ready for this new change. Yeah, you know, it's like you're poised, you're ready for the next cycle here. And it's something to be celebrated. It's magical, it's freeing. It's something like, you know, you're jumping for joy. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so expanding, heart expanding, I'm hearing. This is kind of like the Ace of Cups energy in a way, like something brand new and fabulous that just has you overflowing with happy, wonderful, loving emotions for new partner, new phase of a partnership, new, you know, a new job or a new phase or a move or whatever's going on. But I mean, these are beautiful cards. This is very, very positive, Aries. Milk and, my goodness, milk and honey. Wow. And we've got a 6. So things are definitely coming into balance. So you may have been through a couple of struggles here, Aries, you know, because we've got this wonderful milk and honey. I think this card, this is an incredible month for everybody. So regardless of what your planetary placements are, Aries, you know, some of you watching may not be Aries sun sign, but, you know, and so if you're watching, you know, your sun sign video, you probably see this card, and it's come out, I think, for almost every sign. But it's beautiful, the remover of obstacles, things coming back, and any challenges, you know, challenges while you're on the journey here. You're learning, you know, that every challenge you face has a hidden gift. You know, it's like they're being removed now. You're overcoming those challenges. And I think it's, you know, through wisdom, probably, you know, I feel like there's some support here. You've got a team, possibly 2 other people really rooting you on. You know, I like that. And, you know, with our elephant has their trunk up, so that is good luck. I mean, things are beautiful, and we do, you know, we have this rainbow. We get rainbows when there has been rain. So, you know, you could have had a few storms that you recently had to go tromping through to get to where you are now. But you, I mean, my goodness, you know, blessed, milk and honey, poised for success, poised to, you know, and, you know, maybe the challenge for some of you, again, you may not feel ready to do that. I think that's going to change pretty quickly, actually. What is the energy that Taurus is leaving behind? What is the energy that Taurus is coming out of and leaving behind? Woo, doesn't even want to flip up for me. Peace. Okay, well, maybe, but I feel like, look at that under the deck, happy, happy. Oh my goodness. I feel that, you know, whatever has been going on, you have come just very recently to, or you're about to, you're all going to be at different stages here. This is a 5. There is a change. I feel that, you know, that there is just some sort of at peace energy. You know, you've really gone through whatever it is. And many of you have reconciled whatever the change has been or is going to be. So that's pretty nice. And for others of you, maybe things weren't quite so peaceful. And, you know, it's been a long road. But, you know, there are really wonderful blessings here. It's kind of like, this is kind of like Noah's Ark energy, isn't it? And we have a new cycle, a new, you know, a new world here, a new cycle, a new energy ready to be born with this egg. And, you know, there's the dove with the olive branch. It's like, you know, land ho, you know, it's like you're not going to be adrift forever here. You know, there will be peace. There will be friendship. There will be, you know, really great things happening, you know. Well, right? Exactly. Look at that. You know, here's the land of milk and honey, and you have been adrift, but it's right here. You know, this is at the base of everything. You've got, you know, somewhere to land. Oh my goodness, I love that. That is beautiful. Wow, Aries, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're ready. What is the present? What is the present energy? What do we need to know about the present? Soulmates. So, for some of you, I mean, this, I'm not reading these in reverse. I'm just going with the energy here. So 5, there's also been a change. For some of you, you could have separated recently from somebody that you felt was a soulmate, or you're having a challenge with that person. You know, maybe there's a call for, I just heard for some of you, you know, it's kind of, your relationship needs to evolve in some way, and you know, evolve together. And there could have been a challenge. Maybe one of you was ready to, you know, take it in a new direction, an evolved direction, and the other wasn't. For others of you, you know, you could be meeting your soulmate. It's going to be very different for all of you, but I feel, and your soulmate doesn't have to be your romance partner, you know. You could be, you know, connecting with an incredible friend, or you've had a challenge with a friend, somebody that, you know, through thick and thin, ride or die type of energy. You know, there could have been a challenge, I feel, maybe with that. So interesting. We're going to do some tarot. Let's see the future here. And for some of you, you know, the pieces that, just a sec, I'm just getting, just a sec here. Yeah, I do feel that poised to move forward, and some of you may not feel ready to do that. So it's interesting. We're going to do some tarot, and maybe we'll get a little bit more on what the actual challenge is, Aries. Look at that. No place like home. So for some of you, this definitely could have everything to do with romance. Could absolutely be job, could be anything, best friend, you know, take it as it resonates. And you've got another 5. Look at this. Talk about major change. 5, 5, 5, all around you. Everything is talking about major change. So we have no place like home. So, you know, for some of you, you could literally be moving, setting up home with somebody or without somebody. Take it as it resonates. We'll get some information in a minute. But, you know, this is about your foundation. But it is good. Some of you have really been through, you know, the storm. Maybe you did have a flood, but I hope not. Anyway, it's coming back together. And for some of you, coming back together, speaking of which, you know, coming back together with a soulmate. Again, whatever soulmate this, I mean, soulmates can be anybody in our lives. You know that, Aries. It can be your parents. It could be your child. It can be your best friend. It could be, of course, your romantic interest, your person. But I do feel, I mean, we've got milk and honey. You know, this is very wholesome energy as well. So whatever the change was that's been going on, I feel, you know, there could have been a separation for different reasons. Maybe because of the pandemic, or just, you know, a struggle within a relationship here. And, you know, it's kind of like maybe we felt like this is over, but, you know, we're coming back together type of energy. You know, obviously this reading isn't going to be for all of you, but for whomever this is, you know, because at the bottom of this, you know, with the milk and honey, we have a 6, which is balance, reciprocity, fairness, equality, equal give and take. So, you know, I quite like that. So, you know, maybe, you know, there was a one-sided sort of situation. Again, you know, sometimes in partnerships, whether it's a business partnership, a romantic partnership, a friendship, you know, we don't all evolve at the same, at the same time. You know, people have their own journeys, and, you know, we expand, and then the other person expands, and hopefully we can expand and still kind of move forward together. So I feel like for some of you, there might have been a little bit of a breakup. And, you know, could be working on, oh, wow. Yeah, look. Oh, another 5. My goodness. Okay, your number research is 5555. Change, conflict, but definitely change. All right. And this is how some of you are feeling, orphaned. You know, so there could have been a separation for many of you. And we'll do the tarot, we'll get more information, but, you know, some of you are feeling abandoned. You know, there's been a huge change. You know, maybe I don't really like to talk about it, but you know, some of you could have very well, maybe one of your parents has transitioned, and you know, that could be, you know, maybe you were just like super best friends. Okay, I want to cry. Um, Super best friends with one of your parents, and if that's true, I'm really sorry um, for you, for your loss. But anyway, you know, you know, I mean, this could even be, you know, related to a job, you know, if you're, something happened at work. I mean, this could be anything, but I'm really feeling this is more of a personal relationship in whichever way, somebody very, very close to you. But there are blessings here, and, you know, oh, yeah, wow. Changes in the wind. So that's the energy around you. It's a 3. So definitely a change. Again, I feel some of you could be moving, something to do with the home, a change of some kind, moving out, somebody moving in, absolutely. Somebody moving back in. Chop wood is kind of like your advice here. You know, so 6, again, bringing things back into balance. And I feel that for many of you, Aries, with the 6, because we've got, you know, 6, you know, this is happy, feeling good, you know, removing, you know, blockages, challenges, you know, light at the end of the rainbow type of energy here. You know, for some of you, the advice here is to just, you know, do what you can to keep yourself occupied. This is for some of you, if you feel like something's out of control. These are, you know, chopping wood, you know, sweeping the floor, chopping the wood, doing the dishes, paying the bills, making the bed, doing the laundry, taking the dog for a walk, you know, kind of like the everyday things. These are things that will help balance you. To bring you back into balance, because these are things that you can do to keep your energy from being blocked in your body. You know, get out there and have a walk, do something to move that body, please. You don't want energy stuck there for very long. That's when you're going to start to experience some challenges physically. So you know, just to keep things moving, the things that you can control. All right, I feel that that is your advice here. And for others, you know, if it is a move, you know, just, you know, focus on the practicalities of that. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome? Whoa, nice, a 2. So, you know, imagine. So I feel like the world is whatever you want it to be. I feel that this is incredible manifesting energy here for you, Aries, and it is a totally new cycle. It is a totally new cycle, and it could be a new cycle for the 2 of you. If this is, you know, again, whatever relationship this is that seems to have had a challenge here, I feel it's like the world is your oyster. Like, what do you want? This is the universe saying that, you know, after your challenges, you know, there is a hidden gift. And yeah, I feel that, again, with your blessed, you're poised. Yeah, exchanging gifts at the bottom of the deck. Another 9. Here's your gift, your hidden gift. Definitely. I'm going to keep that up. I like that. Woo! Knocked over my little Thanksgiving thing. All right. Let's get into the tarot. I want to know what happened here. Let's get into this for Aries. Let's talk about the past. Let's talk about the recent past. Recent past for Aries. You know, recent past for Aries. What are we dealing with here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Aries. So 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel like, you know, there was definitely a separation of some kind. Now, we do have 3 energies here. Now, this does not have to be an affair. This does not have to, it could have been, you know, a 3rd energy could have, you know, well, a 3rd energy very well could have disrupted a relationship, a friendship, but this is, you know, things not going, you know, we're not celebrating here, that's for sure. And I feel like there has been definitely a disappointment with these cups in reverse. And I feel that, you know, again, it could have been at work, it could have been anything, and that definitely disrupted your peace of mind. You know, and some of you may have left it, you know, walked away, even if you didn't want to, from something to try to preserve your sanity here. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, something definitely ended. Wow. Transformation for sure. Scorpio energy. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Does that want to come out? Okay. Yeah, I feel that you were definitely reassessing your life and this, and a relationship, a job, a situation, but definitely reassessing your foundation, where you want to go from here, type of energy. Okay, where are we going? What is, whoa. Okay, hold on. That was a Wands. I'm not sure if it was the 5 or the 7. It's the 7, yeah. So some of you definitely could have cut somebody off, walked away, blocked them, definitely making you feel, you know, defensive, you know, yeah, I mean, you've got these 2 sevens here. Interesting. But I feel, you know, again, reassessing the situation here. And I think you did. I think you blocked somebody. You cut them off. It's like, no, this is not going to work. Now, take it as that could have happened to you. Aries, this is a general reading. King of Swords. So this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you could definitely have this in your chart, or you can be dealing with an air sign. I feel that, you know, this is somebody who, I mean, it kind of came out on its side. So, I mean, somebody could have, you know, cut you out of their life. You could have cut somebody out of theirs. There could have been, you know, definitely some, you know, lots of, you know, arguing, somebody who is kind of bold and, you know, they're just not very nice. You know, they've said some things that have hurt your feelings, you know, but this can also be you, now that you have reassessed, you've cut something off, this can also be you strategizing about, you know, what am I going to do? How am I going to go forward? You know, kind of up in your head about it a little bit. Okay, what do we have here? And what do you want? That way. Yeah, some of you, you know, it's kind of like you were hoping, you know, your dreams didn't come true. Some of you felt like you didn't even have a choice really in the matter. And it was a challenge to walk away, but, you know, or some of you are still trying to, you know, wrap things up to get away here. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So, I mean, you could have had, again, you could have, you know, could have been your partner, could have been a boss energy, could have been somebody, this is Aries, this is you, right here in your own reading. You know, you're trying to, you know, regain control over yourself and what's happening, trying to stabilize your life, taking control of your own life. You know, the Emperor has been through many battles as well, you know, many challenges. Some he's won, some he's lost, but he's learned from them. So, you know, again, this can be you absolutely stabilizing. And, you know, here you are, you know, you're looking at, okay, I just got to, sorry. For some of you, there could have been, whatever this third energy that came between you and your person, your friend, a colleague, I feel like they're out of the picture. They're gone now. Okay, sorry, that was whispering at me while I'm talking here. You know, for many of you, know, this is you, again, when I said possibly strategizing here about what are you going to do now, you know, it's you going into the cave and, you know, contemplating, following your own light and listening to what you need and how you need to move forward so that you can, you know, stabilize. Okay, could be dealing with another Aries, actually, could be. Here we have the Queen of Swords energy. So here we have, here we have, yeah, Okay. Well, okay, so I also wanted to say about this Eight of Cups for some of you. There's a message that just came in. It's not quite over. So there could be some conversation, actually. And we do have, a pair here. So we do have a divine feminine and a divine masculine of the same suit. Gender doesn't matter. It's the energy. So for some of you, this may not be over. You've been very unsatisfied. But you could still be hanging on to the situation and, potentially trying to figure out how to get back on board. So for some of you. Now, for heaven's sakes, Aries, use your God-given judgment, your wonderful intuition. If you've separated from a situation that was abusive, that was... that made you feel like crap, this, your friend, your romantic person, somebody at work, run. I mean, do what you want, obviously. I shouldn't have said that. But, if there is something, that just got in the way of an otherwise healthy, mutually beneficial relationship, again, whatever type of relationship in your world, and you want to work it out, well, I see conversation happening here. And the King of Swords, they're not the most emotional type of energy, so, they can be pretty blunt with their words. They could have said things that hurt you. You may not have, had a really great conversation, or you tried to, have a conversation, tried to get the truth. And, sometimes this energy can be very stubborn. And, but I find it interesting that they're both here. And I do feel, it's kind of like, the dream kind of didn't, everything went topsy-turvy, I just heard. And there's been a lot of, retreating to the cave, a lot of figuring out what next, how do I really feel, how do I want to proceed, what do I need, what do I want to do. So there could very well be conversation here between you and this person, or it could be a new person. I mean, but I feel there's some conversation that still needs to happen. Because for some of you, this has been a really great relationship. And, I mean, things come to test us. Boy, oh boy, do they ever. And, even with that death card there, if this is the end of a relationship, if there was a breakup, the end of the relationship as it was, definitely gone and dead, over, done, right? And if you do decide to, proceed cautiously, because this is the Queen of, Swords. She's like, my sword is up. I want the truth. I want clear communication. I understand what I need. I'm going to communicate clearly to you. You may not be, I don't know which one you are here, but, again, it's not about gender. It's about the energy. But, the Queen demands. It's like you may approach, let's discuss, but don't BS me. I'm telling you, I will drop this sword on you so fast, you won't know what happened. But both swords are up, so there's communication wanting to happen here. And guard is up. Definitely the guard is up here for both individuals. But I feel that, again, because this is in reverse, I do feel that we're discussing, why did this become so unsatisfactory? Why is it that this was no longer fulfilling? Why is it that both parties, it's kind of like, we need to change this, or we need to, walk away? Aries, the way she's looking, the way the Queen is looking at the King here, I kind of feel like the King, and whoever this was, I don't know, whoever did something to brown somebody off, she's like, the Queen is kind of like, all right, so, what do you have to say for yourself? And I kind of feel like the King is like, well, yes, doghouse. You're in the doghouse energy, I kind of feel. Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, all right. Well, that's very interesting. So, but I do, and I'm kind of keep getting drawn back to this as the future, no place like home. I mean, the job could have come in between two of you. Maybe somebody has to move for their job, but they want to accept a job. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. I mean, it's just take the scenario. There are so many different scenarios. that are at play, and, yours is going to be yours here. So, interesting. But anyway, with this no place like home, I feel that for you and this person, if this is your story, Aries, that there, you know what? It's like the relationship is important. Our home is important. What we had, the foundation is important. Yeah, it's kind of like, there was this energy with this Page of Pentacles. It's sort of like, somebody kind of, I don't know, kind of became kind of irresponsible or behaved irresponsibly, or whatever their decision was. Now I'm going to use the word kind of threatened the peace that you maybe had, that things were pretty good, but somebody did something out of character, some sort of a stable decision, an unstable, not practical decision may have been made by somebody, and that's what set this whole ball rolling. And now we're re-examining. But we do have the Queen of Cups here. So, I mean, we do have two queens and a king. So it's possible, again, that there was a third energy, as, now this could be a boss who offered an awesome job to one of you, but it required you to move or to work longer hours. I don't know, something. And maybe one of you saw that as impractical, something that was rocking the boat, shattering, the idyllic relationship that you had, a friendship. But there is manifesting. So, I mean, I do feel that there is something very, very beneficial here. For others of you, this can be the energy of the relationship, after conversation, opening it up, coming forward, instead of, all this mental energy and, self-protection. It's like, okay, you know what? We can open up and we can be more loving, and let's start manifesting. Boing. Yeah, imagine. Like, now what do we want for this relationship? How do we want this to go forward? For others of you, if this is a complete end, it's very possible that you've had a conversation for closure, and it's like, okay, that's helped you feel centered, helped you feel grounded. And now, it's kind of like, okay, you're feeling good. You've resolved whatever issue, or at least you got some sort of closure that helps you, healed you in some way, so that you can open that heart center again and embrace life and start anew. Start, manifesting something here. Yeah, I think, some unseen, okay, two things. Let me try to get one out at a time here. With this moon is, I feel like your spidey sense was definitely tingling. I think that whatever this challenge was, really challenged you, brought a lot of your fears about the relationship that you're in, the situation you're in, whether it's job, marriage, whatever, friendship. It really brought to the surface your subconscious fears. And that's, and that could also be the blessing, because, when we face our fears and we're able, that's what I was saying back, here, help us face our fears. We learn from challenge. We learn how strong we are. And, sometimes a good old argument is what is required to clear the air, because sometimes we, for gosh knows what reason, we have these little fears that, can block us from, developing and deepening a relationship with somebody else. It can prevent us from moving forward in any area of our life, actually, Aries. Yeah, and it, it was like, this was very stressful for you. It made you question a lot of things, and as I say, it's no fun when you're going through it. But sometimes, a good old-fashioned argument is just what a relationship needs, to clear the air, to be honest. Because, when you get into, when you engage, hopefully it wasn't a battle royale here, but when you engage in that conversation, truth, clarity, being honest and open, because that is exactly what these two are demanding in this conversation here. When you get into that, That's that raw truth. And it's like, oh, well, I didn't know that about you, or I didn't realize you felt that way or thought that way, or whatever the case may be. And it does. It just refreshes your relationship. It puts it on a new level. You know, the old way of thinking and behaving is gone. You know, but whatever there was something obviously that precipitated this challenge with you and your person here. So that is very, very cool. But I mean, I see good things. I have the Queen of Cups. For some of you, if you were just clearing the air with somebody and it's like, no, we're moving on, I'm looking for something, it's definitely coming. Something really wonderful is absolutely coming your way and is manifesting. Where did our magician go? Uh-oh. He vanished. He's so magic. There he is. Yeah, here he is. See? Okay. Is there anything else? Okay, yes, apparently. Yeah, for some of you, the challenge could have been that, there was somebody else. It could have been somebody, blabbing in your ear. This is, this in the reverse, this is listening to other people instead of your own intuition. So, I don't know, sister-in-law telling you things, who knows? I'm not picking on in-laws at all. Mine were always awesome. But, it just a third energy, I feel, definitely. But you instead of listening to yourself about it, you kind of let whatever else was going on, you put more credence in what other people might have been saying. I mean, you may have shared a concern with, a friend or a colleague or whatever, and, whatever advice they had to offer, not that they were trying to necessarily, be unsupportive. They may have been desperately wanting to support you, but sometimes when we give advice, it's coming from our own experience and our own fears and all that stuff. So we project, right? Other people will project. So but for whatever reason, again, I feel like instead of you listening to you and maybe facing this head on initially, things could have gotten a little out of control. But you know what? I mean, it's all coming, or the other person. Take it as it resonates. This is quite the story here, but I feel there's definitely a wonderful new start. So whether you're reconnecting with somebody or you're, getting that closure and moving on, that is wonderful, And I feel that, feeling out of balance no more, definitely, with Temperance here. I feel that you could have felt kind of out of sorts, disconnected from your person. And that's fair. That does happen. But it's going to come back to, even in reverse, Temperance is still very positive. Let me get another. What do we have here? Yeah. So, some of you, time out, putting it on pause. The relationship went on pause. Things went on their head. This is balancing masculine and feminine energies for creation. And with this in reverse, everything just went right out of kilter. And, we had to put pause. We had to rethink. We had to get clarity. Anything else? Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Oh, yeah. And, okay. So I feel that, again, some of you, definitely coming back together with somebody, whether it's romance, business, whatever. I feel that, there's a new start here, and it could be, okay, now we're going to hold on to each other. This is foundation energy again, another 4. I love this. We're going to start, a new start, a new cycle. But this time, starting out, you've got some knowledge, and you've got someone traveling with you. So whether it's a friend, it's your partner, but I feel like, you're embracing embracing the foundation. You know, it's like we're going to work on that again. That's what's important, you know, with that Pentacles energy. So again, you know, with the Pentacles energy, you know, that is Earth energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Page of Cups. Wow, Aries. Okay, so there's definitely an apology coming or a conversation, or for some of you, it is a brand new opportunity. It's a brand new opportunity. But I feel that, you know, whatever this discussion, etc. is, it's an opportunity that, you know, it feels good. And now this could be, you know, for some of you, if this is, you know, somebody new coming into your life, again, the gender doesn't matter. This is somebody who is honest, open, they love themselves, they are able to offer, you know, a mature, again, this is could be friendship. This could be, you know, a new partner. This could be a new boss because it is Queen energy, or somebody who's on, you know, the same, you know, either age or experience level as you coming forward. But there's definitely heart energy opening here. And I feel that that's the blessing. All right, there's definitely something to be learned here. So we've got that page of solo. Here comes the apology. Whether it's you or the other person who needs to extend it, that's up to you, Aries. But yeah, very nice. And it could be a surprise. You know, you may think that things are completely, you know, that's it, that's all. But, you know, could totally be a surprise there. For sure. And, you know, here we go, you know, moving forward, it's like, you know, almost ready to go through that door. Here's your 10 of Cups. I love it. Absolutely. Your bliss, you're going for your bliss now. And, you know, here's being recognized with the 6 of Wands. This is energy, you know, and this is also success after a battle. This guy's been to battle. And I mean, where is that Queen and King, you know, with their swords up? But this, you know, this could be after that discussion, after, you know, I just heard truce possibly for some of you. But, you know, there's definitely a sense of victory, of being recognized. You know, maybe somebody was just ignoring your opinion or your needs, Aries. It could be that simple. And that really cheesed you off and you're like, well, and what, you know, whatever. Okay, that wasn't very mature of me, but it's better than what I was going to say. But anyway, you know, this is definitely recognition. This is victory, hard-won victory in this case. So, you know, very, very positive energy going forward. It's just that, you know, whatever this challenge is, you know, I feel that there's definitely going to be some conversation happening and there will be some resolution. So however that needs to pan out for you in your unique experience, that is what will happen. All right, so Aries, let's get one message. Well, it was quite the little journey there. Okay, Aries. Message for Aries, please. Closing message for Aries, Spirit. Closing message for Aries, please. Closing message for Aries. Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking yet. Closing message for Aries, please. Closing message for Aries. Oh my gosh. Nobody's talking, Aries. Some of you may not be quite ready for that conversation yet. What is this? Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, Aries, trust in divine order. You are being helped. Hope you can see that. Sorry. Yeah, trust in divine order that you are being helped. 100%. In the middle of all of this, my goodness, who made this mess? I guess it was me. In the middle of all of this, I mean, you're poised for that conversation. You're poised for that healing to happen. But right in the middle of all of this, bam, you know, blessings. Trust in divine order. You are being helped. Absolutely. Journey. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. Ooh, wow, Aries. Well, it looks to me like, you might finally be getting that conversation that needs to happen. You've wanted to happen. Whoever you're dealing with has wanted to happen. But I mean, there's just good stuff all the way around here. There really is. So I'm going to wish you the very best of luck in November, Aries. And also happy Thanksgiving. Maybe you'll, because of Thanksgiving, maybe that's the opportunity to reconnect with whoever here and get that conversation started. All right, Aries, I am wishing you all the best. All right, bye-bye for now.